Should Christians watch the movie The Deliverance? And to go straight to the point, I'll say no, you shouldn't watch it. And I'll give you two main reasons why you shouldn't watch it. The first reason is that the genre of the movie is horror. Yeah, that is a horror movie. And the main theme of every horror movie is to instill fear, yes, to like bring about fear or something like that. Yeah, and the Bible clearly tells us that God has not given us the spirit of fear. The Bible is very clear on that, that fear is not from God. And if it is not from God, it means that it's coming from Satan. And anything that is not coming from God, as Christians, we should desist from it. Now, before I move on to the second point, I want to make something very clear. Our Christianity in this era is becoming weak. You see people trying to remake Christian versions of some certain things. But in truth, there are certain things that there shouldn't be a Christian version at all. Yeah, like let me use for example pornography. Like imagine somebody coming out to say that this is Christian pornography. Like does it make sense? Like Christian pornography. Yeah, like there should be nothing like Christian pornography. Yeah, there should be nothing like that. So it's the same thing as horror movie. There should be nothing as Christian horror movie. Horror, the main theme is fear. God does not give us the spirit of fear. Fear is from Satan, the devil, and anything that comes from the devil. As Christians, we need to desist from it. So there shouldn't be anything as Christian horror movie. Nah, nah. The second reason why you should not watch the movie is because of the things that happened before, during, and after the shooting of the movie. So I'm going to play you a short video. So I want you to watch the video, then I'll come back.
From the beginning, I want to highlight, I highly discourage you from watching this movie. The director himself, Lee Daniels, said originally he did not want to make the movie because he considers himself an open portal to different spirits and was concerned what kind of spirits might influence him. However, he wanted to do the movie to explore connections to higher powers and to offer spiritual message. He said he believes that we are in the dark times and wants to film things to encourage people to find peace through faith, whether through Buddha, Allah, Jesus Christ, or self-love. So that should right away give you a warning sign. He himself believed that this is gonna open a portal to different spirits and people will explore connection to higher powers, and he hopes that you find peace through Buddha, Allah, and self-love. It's just, that just right away gets me really warned. The other thing is that while filming The Deliverance, Daniels experienced several unsettling events. His sister, who was acting in the scene involving cancer, was diagnosed with lung cancer just 2 days later. His pet dog died during production, and a strange object flew into one of the actors' eyes on the set. Daniels felt these occurrences were frightening and suggested that they might be related to dealing with spiritual themes in the film. He also called his religious leader, apostle, to pray with him on the day of filming. Daniels described a challenging scene where actors struggled with physical discomfort due to the special effects meant to represent a demon, leading to some strange health issues. His mother had warned him against making the film, believing that dealing with such themes could bring bad luck or negative energy. You think so? The crew prayed every day during filming. Although Netflix HR department expressed concerns about the prayers possibly offending people, Daniels insisted that they needed spiritual protection, and most of the crew agreed to participate. Now,
So you see, when we watch Christian movies, we should be expecting testimonies. Like we should be hearing things like how God used the movie to change my life, how this movie is life changing, how this movie healed my marriage, how this movie did this and the like all sort of testimonies, good news. But you can see that with this movie, the case is different. We are hearing of horrible stuff happening to the people acting the movie. So if you look at it, it shows that something is not right. That these things that are happening here, that they are not from God. It is some, yeah, that something is not right. So these are the two reasons why you should not watch the movie. Then before I move on, I want to make something clear. You see, when some other Christian YouTubers made this video, I see some people commenting that they watched it and there is nothing scary in it. That it's just like normal horror movie and all those stuff. Yeah, so they don't and they are not afraid when they watch horror movies. So I think there is something they are forgetting. The Bible said something like this, that if it causes your brother to stumble, that you have sinned. You as a Christian, you come out and say that you watch horror movie and you don't feel afraid, and you think maybe it's like about yourself, but you are forgetting to think about the other person. You're like, what if a new believer, a new Christian sees you watching a horror movie and then decides to go and watch horror movie and be like, oh, okay, like imagine a pastor coming to the pulpit and says that he watches horror movie and he doesn't feel scared, and then the members went and be like, oh, pastor watches horror movie, so it seems like there's nothing wrong, so we can also do it, and goes to watch horror movie and fear creep into the person. Like you see that you have caused your brother to stumble. Yeah, so in Christianity, it's not only about ourselves. Sometimes when we are doing things, we need to think about our neighbors. We need to think about our friends, our brothers in Christ. You need to ask yourself, whatever you are doing, you need to ask yourself that this thing I'm doing, if a Christian or if a brother in Christ sees me doing it, will it cause him or her to stumble in his feet? And if it's yes, then you don't do it. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Don't watch the movie. And if you're looking for a good Christian movie to watch, there's a recent one that came out. The name is The Forge. I'll encourage you to watch that movie. And very soon I'll make a video on lessons that I learned from the movie. So subscribe so that you won't miss that video. And also you can watch this video over here. Thank you.